In 2014, Nigerian Customs seized my containers, about 53 containers in 2014. That was how one day I got a call, international call from Turkey. I picked the call. They asked me, "Are you so person, Bukas International, Ebuka Onunkwo?" I say yes. I know. Okay, we are Seahorse company in Turkey. We heard much about you. You are a good person. This, that. We want to do business with you. We want you to represent us in Africa, in Nigeria, in Benin. Okay. We started. I didn't go there. I didn't see them for the first time. So I placed order. I called upon God. God, if you make me rich, I will use this money to help the poor. I will use this money to assist the needy. I will use this money to make peace in the world. I was sleeping in the shop. I was cooking in the shop. My cooking utensils all are in the shop. All of them were in the shop there. I was sleeping. I will tear carton and spread it in the shop. That was my bed. So that money I would have used to buy ML. I used it to add more money. I bought 2 containers of engine oil. When I got there, I formulated my own name, my own brand, and I called it Super B. Super B, I coined it from my name, Bukas. My business name in Cotonou is Bukas International. So I use that B. I use it to coin the name Super B. So I started with 2 containers. Our organogram is standard, is functional. The organogram of Seahorse, the hierarchy, of which that I can stay 1 year outside Nigeria. This company will be functioning. You won't notice that I am not there. That time, another spirit came to me. I said, but this Mercedes ML, what income should it yield for me? No. I asked myself again, those importers, I sell oil for them. Are they not human beings? Why can't I start importing my own oil so that people will be selling for me too? They seized my container for 4 months. 4 months. And my competitors were rejoicing that, oh, Seahorse, they have closed Seahorse. Seahorse will no longer be imported or sold in Nigeria. This, that. I was battling with this. When they were producing this for me, on a second thought, I said, these companies, whether in Dubai, in Turkey, all these companies producing oil, that I have enough money to even buy the company. Why not go and establish your own company in Nigeria? I said, I will do this. I registered the name Seahorse in Nigeria. I have the franchise in Nigeria. I have the franchise in 17 other African countries.
Currently?
Yes. I am the owner of Seahorse brand. I registered it in 17 African countries, not all African, but 17 African countries. And we made the first production in 2017. And the product came out best, far better than what I was importing from Turkey. Today, I feel more fulfilled that about 1,000 workers are earning their living from Seahorse, against the 12 or 11 we were in when I was importing. Since I established this factory in Anambra State, I can tell you that I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable, and I'm not regretting anything. I'm not regretting citing the factory here in Anambra State. And I'm telling also billionaires, captains of industries, showcase what you are doing so that this, our youth, we know what we are doing to make money.
Yes.
They will not think that money just fall from heaven or from from river. You go and do this in the river, money will be coming. For the fact that I created this company from the scratch, I didn't invite anybody to come and help me do it. I created it from the scratch. So I know every tricks any person can come up with. When you are giving me a report, when I see you are going out of track, I will call you to order. Because I did this myself. I have done this thing myself. Everything. So when any person is going out of track, I will call him to order and we know. And when I started asking you questions, I will ask you questions till I box you to one corner. You can't have any justification or any reason to give again. You will answer at this point in time. We are no longer talking about Igbo leader. We want you to be our king, so that anytime we need you, wherever you are, we will call upon you. But we can now have a leader of 4 years. But you will become our king. I built roads in my community. I built a road connecting Ekusigo and Ekusigo local government and Ihia local government. That was about 5 years ago. I built it, but I didn't contest for anything. I renovated churches. I rebuilt churches many years ago. 6 years, 8 years ago. I was not contesting for anything. I will not suffer to make money and suffer to enjoy the money. Are you getting me? So that is what gives me joy. That I have to live comfortably. And it doesn't stop me from reaching out to that less privilege.
This one produces 1 liter. This one is injection machine. Injection machines. So injection machine, what do you mean by injection machine? Injection machine produces caps, the cover for a bottle. Okay. This cover, you can see it. This is producing 25 liters. So this is the engine that produces 25 liters kegs. Okay. Yes. So this yeah. So what is this machine for?
This is for filling of 5 liter or 4 liter products.
Okay.
The filling line.
Okay. So the oil have already been made. This is where it is. This machine fills it into the gallon.
Yes. Okay. 25 liter filling machine.
Okay.
That produce this oil. This is our 25 liter SA40.
Okay. So this is the machine that fills it, cooks it,
seals it, codes it.
Okay.
Everything.
This is Creative Law TV. We are live and direct in Ozubulu, in the factory, Seahorse Lubricant, Seahorse Industry. Seahorse is owned by High Chief Ebuka Onunkwo. He's also known as His Royal Majesty Ezeigbo na Benin Republic. So when you come to Ihembosi, his hometown, they call him Odoziobodo Ihembosi, because what he's doing in his community is massive. And we are here today to meet with him so that we can interview him and hear from him directly his little beginning, how he was able to build this kind of massive investment in this village. You know what we promote? Creative Law TV.
Akururo, Amore Battalion. And many people will be asking, how did he make his money? He's driving with convoy and all those things, flashy life. You see him coming out from the big house. How did he make that money? And how was he be able to put up this kind of massive industry in his village? Remember, he's from Ihembosi. Ihembosi is in Ekusigo local government, and he is in Ekusigo. He's from Ekusigo local government. So let's go in and then to see him. So I will give you, he will give us the detail how he even from the scratch.
How
Do you
he
understand?
started,
How
how
he
he was
started.
able to make this money,
Do you understand?
how he became a billionaire.
Like my mouth is like I can't even hold myself because this is too much. And the best part of everything is in the village. This company. Do you understand?
So when we talk about Akuruno, our people should come home and invest. This is what we mean. Look at it, Seahorse. Seahorse is a big name. Seahorse is one of the best oil in Nigeria.
Yes.
One of the best oil
Engine
in
oil,
Africa.
gear oil, lubricant. I say in short, anything oil.
And that oil is being produced in Igbo,
Yes.
in the village, put up by the son of the soil, someone who lost our people. Thousands of people are working here.
Yes.
So let's go and listen to him directly, and he will use his mouth to tell us this story. It will be a privilege to meet him, man.
Yes. Just follow us. Let's go.
My name is Ebuka Onunkwo. I'm the chairman, chief executive officer of Seahorse Lubricant Industries Limited. My title name is Odoziobodo Ihembosi. Ife Ihembosi. Ebuka Onunkwo. I have a very humble beginning. I came from a very poor family. I lost my father when I was in class 2. And I will start, it's a very long story. I will start with my journey from primary school. I finished primary school in the year 1984. And I sat for common entrance examination, but before the result came out, due to lack of funds, my parents advised that I will go and do apprenticeship. So I was taken to Warri in Delta State in 1984. After about a month, the result of the common entrance came out, and I became the first in the whole of Ihiala local government area. So people were like, where is this brain? Where is it? So people were worried. So when they heard that I was sent to go and do apprenticeship to learn business, which what Igbo na-akpọ Igba boy, they were worried. They started agitating my teachers, the headmistress then. So they put up the agitation to the extent that my brother, who was a police officer, came back from Enugu. He was residing in Enugu then. He came back, and following the agitation, they sent for me. So my Oga brought me back. So when he brought me back, my parents told him that I will go to school. Look at my result, you know. So what saved me was that my result, the performance. So by that time, my mates, they've started school already. We came back on a Friday. That same Friday, they got me uniform, got it, everything. I started school the next Monday. So when I got to Okija Grammar School, you know, they pasted my name, the names of all the candidates, the successful ones that got admission. They pasted the names on the wall, notice board of the school. But they didn't see that person that came first, the person that got the best, scored the best, you know, in the common entrance exams. So when I came, they were like, oh, this should be the person. They started pointing fingers at me. So that was how I started my school in 1984. And throughout my stays in Okija Grammar School, from my SS2, I started representing the school in inter-school debate, radio quiz, and all the rest. In 1989, I represented Onitsha Zone in inter-school debate with integer girls. It was held by Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, in 1989. So I represented the school in so many inter-school debate, quizzes, and all the rest. And after my secondary school, there was no money again to further the education. And my parents once again advised me to go and learn business, to go and do boy, as we usually call it in Igbo language, Igbo boy. So that was how I found myself in Ogun State, Idiroko border, the Nigerian border with Benin Republic. So in 1991, because in 1991, I think January or thereabout, I went to Ogun State with my Oga. So I started there from 1991 to 1994. You know, our customers there were mostly Benin people. Being border, we wait for them there. They come from Cotonou, from all over the country, close to Nigerian border, close to Idiroko border. So when in 1984, the currency of Benin Republic was devalued, the franc CFA was devalued in 1984. So it discouraged the Beninese from coming to buy from us, because it made Naira now became expensive for them, too costly for them. So whatever they are coming to buy, they were coming to buy in the border, at the border, became so expensive for them. So they stopped coming. So on a second thought, I told my master, these people are no longer coming, but they were still maintaining their vehicles. That means that they have decided to be buying it from those people selling in their city, in Cotonou City. Oga, why not? Let's move to Cotonou, go and join them there. So my Oga said I should go there and look for a shop. I got one. It was occupied. The owner would leave the shop by the end of the month. So they asked me to come by the end of the month to take the shop. I went back and reported to my Oga, look at how it went. Okay, he said, okay. So at the end of the month, I told my Oga, let's go and pay for the shop in Cotonou. My Oga told me no, that he was no longer interested, that he has no money, that I can go and join his other shop in a place called Owode Akwa. Yes, Owode Akwa. Owode Akwa is another border. So I told my Oga, that place is also a border. I believe that the same thing will be happening there. But if I get there, if the same thing continues, that I will not stay there. He said, okay. He took me to the border, to the other, his second shop in Owode Akwa. And I slept in the shop that night. The next day, my Oga came back again. I was surprised. He announced to me that my elder brother died, so that we have to go home. I just slept there one night, so we left. We came home for the burial of my elder brother. So after the burial, I stayed for 1 month in the village. When I was staying in the village, I made up my mind that I will no longer continue the business at the border. I went back to him after 1 month. He saw me and asked me after resting today, the next day I should go back to that place that I slept one night. I said, okay. At night, I went to him. I told him, Oga, I'm no longer interested in that place because it is the same thing. I'm leaving the same border to another border, and the same factor that caused problem in this place that I was living is the same. So I could not continue that. I'm interested in going to Cotonou. He said anyway that he doesn't have money to give me to go to Cotonou to go and do the business in Cotonou. I said, okay, allow me. I will go and borrow some spare parts from some people that I believe with perseverance, dedication, I will make it. So I picked some parts. That time I was serving him, there was one man who used to come and buy from us. The man was a customer officer. I'm using words because he's no longer a customer officer, and the man died just a few weeks ago. So that man, he had a shop, motor spare parts shop in Cotonou. And you know, spare parts is not like a supermarket, it's not like a provision store that you can just go and buy Bonvita, Milo, things, milk. Anybody knows that. For you to do spare parts business, you must learn it. A boy, you will enter the requisite experience needed for it. So the man, he had a shop. He didn't have the experience. He put somebody again to be managing the shop who also didn't have the experience. Now I told the man, I have the experience. I don't have the money. You have the money. You don't have the experience. Let's combine your money and my experience. It can be fruitful. So the man agreed. So I picked some goods. One man gave me goods worth of 1,150 naira. The other man gave me a total of 6,100 and something naira again. I assembled these papers in a sack, waiting for the man to come and pick the papers to Cotonou. As we were waiting for the man, as I was waiting for the man, one customer came. So the man happened to be a customer of a Volkswagen pass. And at that time, I was selling Volkswagen pass. I was specialist in Volkswagen pass. So when the man came, I attended to the man. I opened the bag. I sold certain things from the bag. The ones I didn't have, I got it from neighbors. So I told that man, this will be the last time you will come here because as you see this bag, so this bag is going to Cotonou. So I indicated the location of the shop to the man. So the man, after the custom man came and took the spare parts to Cotonou, I joined him. We started the business as a combined business. That man that came to my former place, who I indicated the new place, he later came. He started, the man trusted me so much. Whatever he needs, he comes to me for it. And after that, I was sitting in the front of my shop. Any Volkswagen, the shop is facing expressway. Any Volkswagen that passes that road, I must stop the Volkswagen. I must stop it. The person would think that there was something so important that I wanted to tell him or inform him, or maybe something happened to him. When I rushed to the man, I would tell the man, sir, Jovan Pierce is, I sell spare parts here. I sell Volkswagen spare parts. I will give you good price. I have original, this, that. You know, the man will say, oh, Igbo, is that why you stopped me? I will. So I said, I will give you good price. Nobody will beat my price. After a while, the man will say, okay, give me or Ifita, give me fuel filter. Let me see your price. I will rush into my shop. I will get the fuel filter, the oil filter. I will cut the price even below cost price. The man will say, "Oh, you are truly your price is truly affordable." The next day, the man will come. Anytime, he will be referring others. So this was how I've been doing. I will use Okada. I will be visiting all the mechanics in the zone. So that was that time I was sleeping in the shop, very small shop. The shop was not up to can I say uh, two by three or so. Not up, let me say about 8 square meter. That was the size of the shop. So I was sleeping in the shop. I was cooking in the shop. My cooking utensils all are in the shop. All of them were in the shop there. I was sleeping. I will tear carton and spread it in the shop. That was my bed. I was sleeping on the floor. So I slept in the shop from 1994 to 1997. I was sleeping in the shop. It was before the end of 1997 that I hired my first flat, 2-bedroom flat. And in that my 2-bedroom flat, I was using one room for parking store. But before renting the house, after 2 years, from 1994 to 1996, that my business partner, the custom officer, he called me one day that he was no longer interested in the combined business, that I should balance him his own share of the business. I said, okay. In my mind, I said, so I started selling, balancing demand until I finished balancing demand. I called God. So these remaining things now, they were for me. I was so happy. I was one night. I was sleeping in the shop one night. I just looked around my counter, these papers. I asked God, so these are for me. And I called upon God. God, if you make me rich, I will use this money to help the poor. I will use this money to assist the needy. I will use this money to make peace in the world. And that was how I started struggling. At a point, each time I was buying from Idumota, from Cotonou.
Yeah.
I was buying from Idumota. Each time I would come to border, I would sleep in that my former Oga's house. From his house, I go to market. I started with a travel bag. This the one I can hang on my shoulder. Everything I will buy will be in that travel bag, and I will carry it and jump into Morue. I don't know, you guys are too young. You may not know the bus is called Morue in Lagos. I will jump into it. At a point, my goods increased to using a empty bag of rice. I will use it to tie my goods. At a point, it increased up to 2 bags of rice. But I mean, empty bag of rice. I will use it to pack my goods. And I will still carry the two, jump more. More, if you know more doesn't stop for you fully for you to enter. So I was doing this. At a point in my life, my goods increased. That is no longer what you can use. You can carry to jump into Molu. I started hiring vehicle. So one day my former Oga had that I was chartering vehicle to market. He asked me, why not you tell him that he will use his own car to? I said, Oga, I don't know how you will see it. I don't know you can accept to. He said, no, that he will be following me. So my Oga was driving me to Lagos with his 504. We will load in the boot of 504. With time, my goose became so big that the boot can no longer take. We load it in boot and then inside. We continued. And after some time, my goose was no longer something of 504. I started hiring pickup, 404 pickup. And it continued. At a point, no longer one pickup. I started hiring 2 pickup. At a point, no longer pickup. I now discovered there is what they call Aki. This Aki is a long truck that carries goods from Lagos to Cotonou direct. I started using that. So that my Oga, one day, after I came to Lagos through his house, as always, I went back to Cotonou. The next day I saw him. My mind skipped. He said, no, he's laughed because I don't know whether another person died again. No, he said, no, nobody died this time. He now told me that he came to plead with me to bring him to Cotonou. I said, without pleasure. So I started looking for a shop for him. I couldn't get one. So I said, he may think that I'm delaying. Maybe I didn't want to get him a shop. I didn't want to. So I went to meet one landlord. I saw one uncompleted building, a very good site. I met with the landlord. I told the landlord, okay, I will complete this building for you. And the shop will be deducting the money, the rent from the expenses I will do. We agreed. I finished the building and invited my Oga and gave him the place. That was that side. So in 2003, yes, in 2003. By then, I got married in 1999. Wedding was in 2000. So in 2003, that time there was this Mercedes ML Jeep. It was in vogue. Many of my contemporaries were riding on Mercedes ML. I told somebody, hey, go and look for me. Go and look for Mercedes ML for me. They got it. They called me. Oh, we got very clean one. Blah blah blah. Come now. Come and pay. Come. That time, another spirit came to me. I said, but this Mercedes ML, what income should it yield for me? No. I asked myself again, those importers, I sell oil for them. Are they not human beings? Why can't I start importing my own oil so that people will be selling for me too? So they continue calling me to come and pay for the Mercedes ML. I picked the call. I told them that I was no longer interested. So that was how I now went into internet, started searching for contacts for a supplier or producer of engine oil, and I got one in Dubai. That was how I got prepared. I went to Dubai in 2003. In that 2003, I bought 2 containers. So that money I would have used to buy ML, I used it to add more money. I bought 2 containers of engine oil. when I got there, I formulated my own name, my own brand, and I called it Super B. Super B, I coined it from my name, Bukas. My business name in Cotonou is Bukas International. So I use that B. I use it to coin the name Super B. So I started with 2 containers. When the containers were on the way coming, there was this woman who used to place order for her car, her SUV. Her SUV, the spare parts wasn't rampant. It cannot be gotten anyhow in Cotonou. So whenever she needed something, she would come to me. She placed the order. I will go to Nigeria, buy it, and she will come and pick. So that woman placed order. I went to Nigeria, bought it, and the day the woman came to pick the spare parts, she found out that my shop was locked by the custom. So she called me. What happened? I told her the custom came and locked my shop up. He said, come. I didn't know the value of the woman. I know that she came to buy from me. So when this woman took me to custom office, the way the oga of custom was shivering. I said, I started looking at the woman. Who might this woman be? That was how the goods were released, because I didn't do anything. They released the goods, and that was. I now started going closer to the woman. Now the container of engine oil arrived, and I found out that there is this authorization or permit government of Benin will give you before you can bring oil into the country. And I didn't know. I wasn't having the permit. That was how I ran to the woman. Hey, the woman, just with her contact, I was given the license to import oil in Benin Republic. So, do you see how the fact that custom locked my shop, the woman came, the woman gave me order, the order was inside the shop, locked by the custom. That was how I discovered who the woman was. So that was how the woman helped me to get license to import oil in Benin Republic. I continued. That oil started booming. I became so popular in Benin Republic.
Super B oil.
Super B. So other engine oil producing companies were hearing about me from here and there. That was how one day I got a call, international call from Turkey. I picked the call. They asked me, are you so person, Bukas International, Ebuka Onunkwo? I say yes. I know. Okay, we are Seahorse company in Turkey. We heard much about you. You are a good person, this, that. We want to do business with you. We want you to represent us in Africa, in Nigeria, in Benin. Okay. We started. I didn't go there. I didn't see them for the first time. So I placed order. That was the first order was in Cotonou. The next order, this one now in 2009 or 10, I sent some to Nigeria. I started taking over the market in Cotonou, in Nigeria. I said, God, it happened. When I was coming from, I went to China for something in 2008. or 9. When I was in China, my supplier in Dubai, remember, I import Super B from Dubai, Seahorse from Turkey.
Yeah.
So my supplier in Dubai called me and asked me that, because I was doing cash and carry, no credit, no debit. I don't buy on credit. So thank you. So the man called me that I should place order for so million. When I sell, I can remit money. I say, yeah, am I dreaming? So the man started giving me that credit from his own side. My company started growing on daily basis. Then in 2014, Nigerian customs seized my containers, about 53 containers in 2014. I asked what happened. They say, oh, what did they say? That on the value that these products should be, for example, that these products should be 5,000 naira, and I declared 1,000. I said, for which one? From where is this one coming? And I told them, this thing you are saying 5,000, go to market and buy it and know whether even at the market, can you, am I selling it at 5,000? Maybe I was selling this thing at 1,500 in the market. And they were saying that, no, I bought it at 5,000 naira. They seized my container for 4 months. 4 months. And my competitors were rejoicing that, oh, Seahorse, they have closed Seahorse. Seahorse will no longer be imported or sold in Nigeria. This, that. I was battling with this. So after 4 months, to cut the long story short, that was the time of Diko, late Diko. Diko was the CG custom. I met a very big friend, big brother, who helped me to meet Diko, because it was a clear witch hunt.
Okay.
When we met Diko, we explained everything. Diko felt so bad. He asked me, go to Lagos, meet so person, take your container. By then I have paid all the duties, all the money they were holding. So I went to Lagos. The man he asked me to meet said yes, that they were asked to release the goods. The goods were released by custom, but Dumorage then was 60 million naira. Dumorage in 2014. Dumorage, the total Dumorage was, shipping line was about 30 million. Then the terminal where the containers were kept was another 30 million. I pleaded with the shipping line, pleaded with the terminal company. The terminal company refused to remove a dime. The shipping line, knowing the volume of business I've done with them, they discounted 10 million. So I paid total of 50 million and released the goods. I started, hey God. So that was in 2014. Towards end, the containers were released around November 2014. In few months, in January 2015, I called my vendor, my supplier in Turkey, that we were not meeting up with my monthly demand. They say, oh, capital, if I give them money, they will import the raw material shipload. I said, how much is shipload? They told me. I gave them the money, hoping that, oh, I will flood Nigeria with oil now in 2015. So, to my greatest surprise, instead of increment in number of containers they ship to me every week, the thing was dropping. The number was dropping. And at a point, it dropped to I think 4 containers a month. I now went to Turkey to know what is happening. When I asked them about the money I gave you, they say, oh, custom, it's on the way, they are clearing. Oh, the story continues. So when I got to Turkey, I passed through one oil company because I was so popular in Turkey amongst all the engine oil producing companies. They called me. They just, one of the delis on their table, they gave it to me, opened the page. I saw the picture of the owner of that seahorse and the company name. I said, what? They said bankrupt. That the company was bankrupt. That they were no longer producing. That government posted an administrator to that company. Nigeria, Obodo Onunkwo Odoziobodo. I said, what? I continued to that company and witnessed that the thing is true. It was true that they were no longer producing. I met the export manager who was the person I was dealing with. He said, yes, that is true. That that I can sue them. That they have problem. I now took them to court. That at that point, they were owing me $3.2 million in 2015. They were chipping. So
The money is rotten.
yes. So the money reduced to $3.2 million. And I said, I took them to court. Meanwhile, I told them, now that you are no longer producing, let me go to another big company. While we were in court, let me go to another big company. Let them be producing this seahorse for me. While when you get to your feet again, the man said, no, never. That I will not produce seahorse in another company. I said, if we don't do this, seahorse name will die in Nigeria. That people were asking for. The man refused because in Turkey, he has the franchise in Turkey. He was a person that has the franchise of Seahorse in Turkey. Now, what did I do? I went to another company. I discussed with the company. Then I created a new name. I created a new name. Let me see if that one is here.
Okay.
Yes. So I created this name, Mega Rich, in that 2015.
Yeah.
I created it. You see, it resembles seahorse,
Yes.
but we have to add some features to make it different,
Yes.
to avoid the man suing me.
Serious, yeah.
So I created this, registered it in my name, started producing it in Turkey. I came that time. I was doing this. In my hotel room, my isim na one popcorn because people were calling every day, asking, seahorse, 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 seahorse. My staff, they were calling me, oh, because it was no longer coming. The company was closed. So I brought in this product. when they were producing this for me, on a second thought, I said, these companies, whether in Dubai, in Turkey, all these companies producing oil, that I have enough money to even buy the company. Why not go and establish your own company in Nigeria? I said, I will do this. I will go to Nigeria and establish Seahorse. Those people that are producing engine oil in Nigeria, if they are losing, let all of us lose together. If they are gaining, let all of us gain together.
Wow.
That was how I now called one of my friends in Turkey. I want you to take me around where they are producing the machines for oil production, for gallon production, everything. I want the best. He took me around. After going around, I chose the best. I had agreement with them. We signed MOU, and I paid them for everything. And I even paid them for commission for coming to install and commission the machines in Nigeria. That time I was going visiting the oil producing companies. When I got there, I will use my brain. I'll be checking how they position the machines. The one I cannot say guess the distance in meters or in centimeters. I will take idea. I will go there. I will just walk. I will now know approximately the distance between each machine. That was how these companies finished production of my machines. So when I came back, immediately I came back from that travel.
Yes.
I came to this place. I started clearing the bush. I told my architect what to draw for me. He drew it. He came up with the plan. We started this building. The engineer that constructed the tank farm, the filling line, I gave him the contract after everything. I started this building. When immediately I came back, started everything. I was building this house, this factory. I was in, they were producing this mega rich for me in Turkey. The company producing the mega rich, I didn't let them know that I was building my own factory. So when the machines landed here, this structure was still uncompleted. No roof over the structure. I carried the machines like that and put it inside the warehouse, inside the production floor, and covered them with waterproof while we continue construction of civil works. We finished roofing everything on my own, having known the distances between each machines. I was the one that directed people. We positioned the machines, everything accordingly. So I called the white people to come and install and commission and train my people. They came and finished the installation, commissioned the machines, trained my people for some reasonable time, and we made the first production in 2017. And the product came out best, far better than what I was importing from Turkey. My heart was gladdened. So at that point, I communicated the company producing mega rich for me. I told them stop production, pack every material, load it for me, and send to Nigeria. I paid them for any remaining thing. At that point, I told them that I have my own factory. They packed everything and sent to me in Nigeria. That was how I started producing Mega Rich, Mega Crown, Seahorse in this company. In 2018, Seahorse won award of the best, the best diesel oil of the gear oil of the year. The best gear oil of the year. Seahorse won it. It will be one of these awards here.
Award mere nkarị ebe a.
So Seahorse won that in 2018. In 2018.
Yeah.
So in the other year, we continue winning awards. Best engine oil of the year, best synthetic oil of the year. We continue winning it. So so here I am. Here I am. When I was importing the products, I was having about 11 or 12 staff in Lagos. Just one place. From there, we distribute it all over Nigeria. Only about 11 or 12 staff. And we were doing volume then. So today, I feel more fulfilled that about 1,000 workers are earning their living from Seahorse against the 12 or 11 we were in when I was importing. I feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled when I see the number of people trooping out of this factory whose livelihood is based in Seahorse company. That is how I am managing it. I have chartered accountants here working under me. I have engineers. I have a number of people, people qualified, professionals, qualified, experts. We are not, when it comes to quality, I say I will never joke with quality. Actually, quality of Seahorse has been my secret.
Wow.
Because I can say it is tested and trusted. People are going for Seahorse both in the south, west, north, and all the east. So I thank God for everything. And since I established this factory in Anambra State, I can tell you that I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable, and I'm not regretting anything. I'm not regretting citing the factory here in Anambra State. And I can also use this opportunity to talk to my fellow brothers and sisters to think home. Many other cities, I can tell you, are saturated. Let us bring down most of our investments down here. You will not regret it. I'm not regretting it, and I don't see myself regretting it tomorrow. We have to do it to help our younger ones, our youth. Many of our youth, they don't have the opportunity of where to work because many of factories, industries are located in Lagos or Port Harcourt or Ogun State. So those people from our area, from Anambra State, and parts of Igbo states, they don't have that opportunity. There is no not enough remote factories where they can work. But since I established this year, many people are kept busy. They are busy doing work. You know, they say that idle mind is devil's workshop. So when you keep them busy, they will take less of any evil, any crime. So I am happy that God can use me to, at least to some extent, resolve that problem of insecurity.
Wow. Wow. Nana Kano has a Star Pepper Mill, one of the biggest then. They have Joseph Nwanko, Gina's this in Abagana. To do Manoka GMO and Maroka, yes. So those people had like they were this were big. So but then after some years everything just collapsed.
After they died.
And like after they died, or so everything will collapse, and you will not see that everything, even if you go to the factory, it will be duplicated. As in, even in their grave, they will not be happy looking at it that way. Then I ask, what are you going to do to be different from those people, like our billionaires before?
Okay, I got your question. Not what I am going to do, but what have I been doing?
Okay.
By now, if by now I didn't have any plan of succession, then I will end up like those people you have mentioned. I forgot to mention to you that this company, like I told you, we started operation in 2017, and already by 2018, I made a move, invited an expert to come and take us on quality management system. As we start, as I speak, Seahorse is is ISO certified company. Where I can call my staff to bring some uh, documentation, to certificates to prove to you. Seahorse is ISO certified company. We have quality management system certificate because our management is world standard, international standard. That is one of the essence of being ISO certified. Because I don't believe in just Keme and others. Do you understand?
Yes.
When you come into this premises alone, you see that I did not imitate any KSI and Igbo. There are people I look up to. There are some countries I look up to, not necessarily ACMA and Abai. So you see the green area and everything, those things are part of Seahorse. So Seahorse is ISO certified. It is our organogram is standard, is functional. The organogram of Seahorse, the hierarchy, of which that I can stay 1 year outside Nigeria, this company will be functioning. You won't notice that I am not there.
Wow.
Because wherever I am, as far as I'm with this phone, from this phone, I'll be directing every operation. We have, in fact, Seahorse is sweet. We have structure, well structured. That's the word. Well structured. Those things, all my staff, they know what they are doing. The one that will come to my table, I will read it. That's why I can even, I can be anywhere to manage this company. I'm managing from, there was a time I stayed 7 months without smelling Anambra State. And you know the reason. So that time, from wherever I was then, I was managing the company. And, you know, for the fact that I created this company from the scratch, I didn't invite anybody to come and help me do it. I created it from the scratch. So I know every tricks any person can come up with. When you are giving me report, when I see you are going out of track, I will call you to order. Because I did this myself. I have done this thing myself. Everything. So when any person is going out of track, I will call him to order. And you know. And when I started asking you questions, I will ask you questions till I box you to one corner. You can't have any justification or any reason to give again. You will hands off. Because I know my business. I know my onions. I created this company. I am running this company by myself. Yes, I have various departments. I have accounting department. I have production department. I have admin department, HR department, sales and marketing department. I have security department. I have maintenance department. I have all this. At the end, the ball comes to my table. So we started with one building. This building.
Started with 8 inches, not 1 meter.
Okay, yeah. Okay, my business, yes, my business line. I started with a square meter.
Yes.
From there, the growth continues. Today, look at where I am. Ọgbara ndị mmadụ ya lee.
So if plans to go succession, like upgrading na ịnọrọ onwe ife menụ n'ịma na ebe ọbụla chukwu n'ụwa 10 years to come na
Seahorse will continue.
Wow, I love that.
Seahorse will continue. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I planned that.
Wow.
I planned that. As far as they follow the organogram. You know, to be on this seat, yes, it's not easy. To be on this seat, managing chartered accountants, knowing the question you will ask a chartered accountant, you throw him off balance. So if a chartered accountant, if an engineer, if anybody is coming into this office, the person will do to prepare for question. Because do you know what to ask? Do you know what to ask? Do you know what chairman will ask you now? Because I will ask you smart questions. I will ask you intelligent questions. When I see that you are not on track or you are trying to
corner
deviate from the track, sometimes not intentional.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You see, it's a gift. So the seat. It's not a matter of your certificate. No. Because here, some people in my company, Seahorse, some people do not have degree. And they are earning far more than some degree holders.
That are working other places.
Do you understand? What I look out for is competence, not certificates. What I look out for is competence of that person, the potentials in that person, the competence that will add value to what we are doing. It is based on that I place your salary, not based on the certificate you present. Certificate of today, we know how some of them come about their certificates. So what I am interested in is what can you do?
What can you offer?
What can you offer? What can you bring to the table? Because most of the sensitive interviews, sensitive positions, I must head the panel, because I need this position is sensitive to me. So I repeat, in this company, some people without certificate, quote and unquote, some of them earn more than some people that have certificates.
Based on their values, what they bring to the table.
Yeah, of course. Based on what the person can practically do.
And the person solve problem.
Can you solve problem? If you can't solve problem but you have big certificate, you actually cannot solve the problem. What the essence? You know, that's what you see. Vocational education
is far better now.
Is very important.
Yes.
Do you understand? Vocational education is very important because it is what most of us in this industry need? Are you a mechanic? Are you a technician? Are you this? So those things matters. Not if you come and tell me you carry this, carry that. No. I look out for what can you offer? What is in your brain? Not the pepper you are carrying. Pepper that human being, based on his own judgment, puts this. No.
You need a practical.
Practical. Come and tell me what you can do.
English.
No, some of them when they come, I say, why do you what your result is 2-2 or 2-3? Why? Lecturer marked him down. I was marked down because I didn't pay hand bill, because I didn't pay this bill. I said, no problem. I'm not interested in that 2-1 or 2-2 or 2 first class. Come now. Now, I'm not the lecturer. If you know that thing you have here, that the lecturer failed to give you enough mark for it, now prove it to me. Most of them don't prove it. Most of them, when I ask them the question, they stay fair. Some of them, yes, some of them defend their own. And when you are able to defend it, I will pick you, irrespective of the result you are carrying, irrespective of your result. So what you can prove before me is what I am interested in. And your question is what? Okay. How did I
continue the name Seahorse in Nigeria?
Continue the name Seahorse in Nigeria.
Yes.
When they stopped me from using it in Turkey.
Yes.
Good. It's a very intelligent question. It shows that you are following my story very well. That time I was doing millions of dollars of business with them. They advised me, because they want to protect the business too. They advised me to register the business in Nigeria and in parts of Africa. And on my own, I registered the name Seahorse in Nigeria. I have the franchise in Nigeria. I have the franchise in 17 other African countries.
Currently?
Yes. I am the owner of Seahorse brand. I registered it in 17 African countries. Not all African, but 17 African countries. So, let me, okay, that reminds me. That man, when he started seeing my news all over internet, the owner of Seahorse who siphoned or ate my money in Turkey.
So even the $3.something million,
I lost it now. The court declared the company bankrupt. And in their own law, when a company is declared bankrupt, any remaining asset, they use it to settle their staff, former staff of the company.
Yes.
If anything he's owing the government will take it first before they will think of us. And the asset of the man could not even cover all this, not to talk of coming to me, who he's owing, excuse me, $3.2 million. So that is that. So that's how. So the man, after some years, he started hearing Seahorse everywhere. My activities. He called me that I would give him $1 million for the name, that I should continue using the name. I said, I will give you $1 million. And I told him, already you are owing me $3.2 million. So even if you take 1 million, you are still owing me $2.2 million. He said, if that is the case, that he will sell the name to me at $4.2 million. So that you see that one? Yes. Oh my God! Let him hear this. Let him come across this interview.
Wow!
So this man started threatening me. The man who wanted to render me useless, if not for intervention of God.
Yes.
I was almost rendered useless. So he was threatening me that I will pay dearly, that he will sue me. Is this blah blah blah? I didn't respond again. One day, I think I got a letter or something like that from a lawyer that is loyal to social person that I will pay the man $1 million or they will sue me to court. I will pay dearly. At that point, I called my lawyer in Abuja. I told him, look at what is happening. I want us to verify if a company registered a brand in Nigeria. Can another person from another country come and claim that I did? After doing all my investigation, I found out that this man has no case, that I'm on the right path. I didn't talk to him. The thing died like that. So I was wondering, this man ate my money, $3.2 million. His company was closed and the government sold the company. And he had the guts
to demand another
$1 million from me again. He did. No, God will judge. But I thank God. Another long story.
Okay.
In Benin Republic, in the year 2002, in the year 2001, 2002, thereabouts, there was this propaganda that you have taken somebody's male organ. So they were accusing Igbos of doing that in the Republic. The thing was false propaganda. There was nothing like it.
Yes.
Something like that. So Nigerian community now summoned a meeting in Nigerian International School. That was my first appearance, my first attendance to such a meeting. And when I got there, instead of them to be addressing that persecution against these people, against the Igbos, against Nigerians, they were busy talking about politics. Who will lead, who will not lead, who will become this, I got annoyed. At that point, I was furious. Why? We are not trying to address this thing that can cause us
problems.
Yes. It was that day I said, I think it is high time I joined politics of Nigerians in Benin Republic. So I came out to contest for the president of Nigerian community in Benin Republic. That was how I came into the limelight of politics in Benin Republic. And that continued in 2002. For the election to hold, we were about 4. That 4, one person belonged to the cabals. 3 of us, we now combine to
fight cabal.
To bring the cabal down.
Yeah.
So, out of the 3, one of us is the eldest person. I think that person gave me over 10 years in age. So after everything, we agreed to support the man. I agreed to give my vote to the man. But we didn't tell anybody, because if we did that, the cabal will disrupt the election.
Yes.
That was how the man became the president of Nigerian community with 4 votes
Difference.
4 votes different. So after Nigerian community came Igbo community election, and I declared interest. I won the election. I became that time not Ezeigbo. That time was Igbo leader, the leader of Igbo. It has tenure, 4-year tenure. I started leading the Igbos from office. The office was inaugurated in 2003. I started leading the Igbos from 2003. By the year we will end the 4 years, they said, no, you are not going nowhere. We want you for second tenure, blah, blah. I said, but the constitution said 4 years, single tenure. They said, yes, they were the people that made the constitution, but they don't want me to leave. And I said, I cannot stay for a day later than the 4 years unless you amend the constitution. Before you know it, the constitution was amended by the people. I went for election. I was re-elected for second term.
Yeah.
4 years before, on the fourth year, that was when the Ezeigbo market, a large part of Ezeigbo market, you know, that harbors most Igbos, those being used clothing.
Yeah, used clothing.
Larger part of it was demolished by Benin government. Problem, another problem. So I swung into action with the help of some people and got a land through the mairie. Mairie in English is local. Mairie is, it can be equivalent of a local government, local government mayor.
Yeah.
Through that, he gave us a land, built markets in that land, and moved those people to. So when I was going for the land, doing all this, the fourth year came. They said, you are not going anywhere. That if you leave now, who will conclude this issue of market for us? That was how they now say, at this point in time, we are no longer talking about Igbo leader. We want you to be our king, so that anytime we need you, wherever you are, we will call upon you. But we can now have a leader of 4 years, but you will become our king.
Okay.
We don't want to disturb you with meetings every time. Administratively, the Igbo leader will be doing that, but you as our king will be there, so that when we run to you, we will run to you as our king. Another challenge. So, in a nutshell, that was how I became the Ezeigbo of Benin Republic. It's a long story. Let me cut it short.
Wow.
Any other question?
So the question, there's a prayer God answered you when you were in that your small shop. That when you make money, we help people. And amaram kusinde siri ekusigo n'aka. Because ịbịa n'Ozubulu na-eme Ihembosi na-eme Oraifite na-eme ndị na-enyegasị ndị mmadụ aka in difference nke gị na-adakwa ụda ịdị na-enye aka. But ndị mmadụ na-aghọta na onye ọbụla na-enyere mmadụ aka bụ nwere gọọmenti ọfisi ọ na-target. So, and now, you know, I'm a politician. Carnivore politician. But I'm
contest election in future, even a position.
Okay.
It's a critical question we want you to answer.
Because our people are like in this, like he could find a matter from far.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything you are asking me, I don't need to consult any book, because I am the author of everything that is happening in my life, apart from God. Yes, you asked a very intelligent question. Yeah, since I was born, I have never contested for any political office.
Okay.
Until this year, this year, that I came out to contest for Senate seat. Okay? Then your question is, these things that I've been doing, is it for that seat or for that position or such a position so that people can vote for me? Okay, I want you to go and verify. 16 years ago, I started paying school fees, NECO fee, WAEC fee for all the students of Community Secondary School Ihembosi since 2009 till date. What since 2009, since 16 years, why didn't I come out to apply for any position? If it is about political office, 16 years. Since over 20 years, I've been training some people in universities, both in Ozubulu, my neighboring town, Ihembosi, and some people that are not even from here. Over 20 years, I was not contesting for anything. Just know that vow I made with my God when I had nothing. God, make me rich. I will use it to help the poor. I will use it to help the needy. Remember that vow. Remember that vow. I was one of the best students in my class, but no money. Do you get?
Yeah.
I now went for business because of money. And I told my God, people will not suffer that thing that I suffered during my time. I will not let anybody to drop out of school because of money. Do you get? So 16 years ago, this one is official. The whole school. Since 16 years. What am I contesting for? The Senate is just, let me say, the ambition for Senate is maybe barely a year or 9 months.
Okay.
Do you understand? So it's not because of that. I built roads in my community. I built a road connecting Ekusigo and Ekusigo local government and Ihia local government. That was about 5 years ago. I built it, but I didn't contest for anything. I renovated churches, I rebuilt churches many years ago. 6 years, 8 years ago. I was not contesting for anything. You know, when I now came out for Senate, the by-election, which I didn't later contest, you know, it's like a standard or tradition. When you are campaigning, you have to form a structure, you have to have a media team and all the rest. So whatever you do, before you know it, it is all over social media. So some people thought that I started doing charity or work of philanthropism during this Senate.
Okay.
Because they started hearing those things during the Senate time. But before this year, what I've been doing is not being spread everywhere, was not being spread everywhere in the internet.
Wow.
So are you getting the point now?
Yes, yes.
So do you have another question?
So in future.
Yeah, listen. My intention to vie for that position, the intention is not to go and make money, maybe money that I have not made. But my intention is to go and make a change. My intention is to show the world that a decent person can play politics and play it decently. My intention is to do what? Is to expand those charity works, philanthropy, to expand it, to extend it to the 7 local governments of Anambra South. I've been doing it with my personal money. If I have access to public fund, like constituency project fund and all the rest, I will make sure that I use it judiciously for the people. I have been empowering people with my personal money for over 20 years. Imagine if I have access to public fund, what I'm going to do with it. God has blessed me, no doubt about that. God has blessed me, and I want that blessing. I want to use my honesty, my integrity on the public fund. I want to utilize it for the people the money was meant for, not to use it to prepare for another election. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So that's my intention, and I want to prove it to the world.
You have one of the biggest house na Ekusigo and one of the biggest factory na Ekusigo and Anambra. In short, anyị bata ikiribe anya ka ị nwere. So na-abịakwa ụlọ na-esonye n'ife obodo na-eme na iri ji na ime everything. You are closer to your people. In short, you are working from your home. You are working from home. So why? Kedu ka isi wee like, how did you now? Who give you this inspiration to do this? As in working from home, remembering your people, staying home, practicing akụrụlọ. Nchọta gbasara ndị Ekusigo or Ihembosi na adịghị mma n'arụ. And how na-enyekwere gị ma build that kind of house n'ụlọ. Ndị be anyị na-arụ ụlọ, ruru nnukwu ụlọ there. Kedu ife ndị nyere gị that onye na-anya wee na-eme all those things?
Okay. You know, when you look at the ill treatment being meted on our people living in diaspora. When I say diaspora, those living outside Igbo land are living in diaspora.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when I see some of those treatments, I feel bad. And our people don't want to have change of minds. Everybody wants to go to the city. They want to go to where it's already made. They don't want to. They don't want to contribute in making or developing rural areas. God bless me with Seahorse. God bless me with so many things. And when I wanted to build this factory, Seahorse, I put so many things into consideration. Remember that I said, God, give me money, make me rich, bless it to help the less privileged, help the poor, make peace in the world. And less privileged people are more in the village. Do you know that? In the rural areas.
Yes.
Hope you know that.
Yes.
Poor people are more in the village. That poor people don't have access to such a factory, to such an establishment.
Yes.
They don't have it. Those in rural areas, they don't have it. And I know Seahorse is already popular when I was importing it. It's already popular, widely accepted. And I said, my God, if I go to rural area like Anambra to establish this factory, one, it will make employment closer to the less privileged ones.
Yeah.
Two, no matter where I site Seahorse and produce it, I can sell it anywhere in Nigeria. As we are here in Ozubulu, Anambra State, Seahorse is in Kano, Seahorse is in Adamawa, Seahorse is in Abuja, Seahorse is everywhere in Nigeria. But it is being produced here. So I'm achieving that, and I'm achieving the fact that the less privileged ones are benefiting. It is closer to them. They have never seen this before. So if all of us are running away from village to go to city, who will develop here for us? After we'll be blaming our forefathers. Tomorrow we will become forefathers. What did we do during our own time? To make a difference. So I'm trying to make my own difference. so that when I will become one of the forefathers, those alive then will make reference to my own decision today. So that's one of the reasons why I cited Seahorse here. And like I said, I am not regretting it. I am happy that Seahorse is here.
Okay, so does that mean that your shop in
Benin
Republic is
What?
no more for Shalom?
No, I still have company in Benin Republic.
Okay.
But I decided to live in the village. I am living in the village. I am coming to office from my house in the village to this office.
This is one.
And you asked about the size of my house, or the yes. You see,
Like a government card.
Ukoduzi no more ya.
Eh? What?
Ukoduzi no more ya.
So listen, it gives me joy. Do you understand? I will not suffer to make money and suffer to enjoy the money. Are you getting me? So that is what gives me joy. That I have to live comfortably. And it doesn't stop me from reaching out to that less privileged. Are you getting me?
Yes.
It doesn't, you see, from my story, I told you how many years I slept in my shop.
Yes.
Very small shop. My cooking utensils, everything were in that shop. Sleeping on the floor. Will I continue sleeping on the floor?
No.
God has answered my prayers. So I will use what I have to live a good life, to help the poor, to make peace in the world.
Wow.
Any other question?
No, sir. You
I want to seize this opportunity to advise our youth. If you can have the time to go through this interview, my story, my life journey, you will know that money doesn't fall from heaven. You will know that Okiite doesn't pay. Stop being deceived by these fake DBRs or even some fake pastors, some fake men of God. Don't be deceived. Don't allow yourself to be used by them. There is nothing like, I will do this. Hey, money, if you go to one cupboard, hey, money will be pumping out. Nothing like that. And I'm telling also billionaires, captains of industries, showcase what you are doing so that this, our youth, we know what we are doing to make money.
Yes.
They will not think that money just fall from heaven or from from river. You go and do this in the river, money will be coming. Or when you bring a woman breast, no, that's ritual. It doesn't pay. It doesn't bring money. The money will come from where? Will it go and break a central bank and the money will be flowing or flying from there? Young ones on akajaja na-ebute ọnụ mmanụ. You must work. If you see somebody riding on Rolls Royce, SUV, this, that, you would like to buy it. When you are, maybe you are still in university, you want to buy it. Oh, this house is, I want to buy a house in Banana Island, in Lekki, in this. When you will now be pushed to go and do anything. Oh, they can tell you, bring your mother. A native doctor will tell you, bring your mother. That person you love so much. That is what will make the charm to yield the fruit. You become billionaire, blah, blah, blah. When you do that, when you bring your mother or your girlfriend or any person you love, when you bring it, they will do one abracadabra. When they see that the thing didn't work because it will never work, they know it will not work. They know that you may come back to come and attack them. They can also put something that will make you run mad so that you will have the sense to come and reclaim your money. Even if you reclaim your money, what of your mother that you have already sacrificed for that? What of that your girlfriend that you have already sacrificed for that? What of that? So stop being deceived by all these native doctors. It is not working. It is not working. And I'm telling you before God and man that it's not working. It is scam. Some of them, some men of God, we like to. Let me tell you one trick again. Some men of God, we like to come close to me. Maybe in occasion, the person will come and talk something that doesn't make sense to you. To show people, he will take the video. Or he will visit you, leaving your house, he will take video to show that he came to you. He will be telling those people, oh, I'm the one doing prayer for Ezeigbo, for him to be succeeding. Yeah, see, he'll show you video. I'm the one. You see, these things, all trick, packaging, fake. Do you understand? Beware of false prophets. Beware of, oh, I will go to this pastor to pray for me. I will go to this man of God to pray for me. Why can't you pray? The most important prayer in this life is what? Run away from sin. If you run away from sin, you will have less problem. God will answer your prayer. If you are inundating yourself in sin, and you go to a pastor to pray for you for this to happen, what of that sin that is already enveloping your brain, enveloping your body, enveloping your soul, enveloping your spirit? Most important prayer before you go for any mountain, this: if there is any sin you know you are committing, you know yourself, search your spirit, run away from that, stop that. Then don't need to go to mountain. Stay in your place, pray to your God, ask God for anything. But when you are asking God, when you are praying, you must be working. You must have work. You have to dedicate your time to your business. Learn your business very well. So that, because prayer doesn't do business for anybody. Learn your business. You saw how I told you when I was going to Turkey, when I was going to Dubai, when I got to the production floor, they wouldn't know. I will use my eye calculating. I will use my leg, I will walk to know how many, but they wouldn't understand. That is smart. It's not about prayer.
When you were stopping all the voice waging.
When I was stopping the voice waging, any voice waging that passes through in front of my shop, I will stop it. I will take the risk, stop the voice waging, whom I didn't know. When I was entering Okada, going to mechanic, from mechanic to mechanic, when I was sleeping in the shop, some customers, the taxi drivers, they will come and knock at my shop, sometimes 1 a.m. They need to pass. I will open and say to them, Cotonou was safe. I will open shop 1 a.m. to do what? To sell to them. And with that, I build confidence in them that at any point in time, they come to me, I will open door and sell to them. I pass through all this. But when some people see me today, I want to be like Ezeigbo. I want to be like Seahorse. But you don't know the number of classes Seahorse, trials Seahorse pass through. Yes. So it's very important. Ask me another question.
These are blow machines. Okay. They produce the gallons. This one produces 1 liter. Okay. 1 liter. And this one also is 1 liter too. Okay. So from this section are 1 liter. Okay. Then down, from that place, all these are 1 liter.
So all these machines are producing 1 liters of.
These ones we are seeing down there are not 1 liter.
Okay.
So the other side is called. These machines are called injection machines. Injection. This one produces 1 liter. This one is injection machine. Injection machines.
So injection machine, what do you mean by injection machine?
Injection machine produces caps, the cover for a bottle. Okay. This cover.
Okay, so the machine that produces the gallon is different from the one that produces.
Different from, yes. The one that produces gallon is called blow machines. The one that produces injection, that produces cap, is called injection machine. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Come and see the 4 liters, 5 liters.
Wow.
Still 1 liters. Yeah. This one is 4 liters.
4 liters.
This one produces 4 liters.
Okay.
4 liters.
Okay.
Okay, 5 liters. This one is 5 liters.
So this machine produces this one?
Yes.
Okay.
From this side is 4 liter, 5 liter.
Okay.
You can see this one is what is this 4 liter? 5 liter.
Okay.
This one is also for 5 liters.
That's the work of all these ones.
Yes.
So and they call them the same name.
Blow machines.
Okay, blow machine.
Yeah. This one is the one producing 25 liters from 20 liters up.
Okay.
You can see it as it's dropping.
Okay.
You can see as it's dropping.
So this machine produces
25 liters.
25 liters. That's it coming out.
If it comes down now, the mode will open and move there, cash it.
Okay.
Then this one will move to cash it. Once it comes down, you can see it. This is producing 25 liters.
So this is the engine that produces 25 liters.
Kegs.
Okay.
Yes.
So this
All
is
this. Yeah.
wow. So this is the machine that produces this.
Show here now so that you see it coming. Okay, it's the other step. The other, then next one will be this.
Oh, it's both sides.
Yes, one this way, one that way. Okay, it's coming.
Take a picture one after. Wow, that's perfect. So beautiful, man.
This one.
Very hot.
No.
So this one is just the work of the machine.
Yes, that's the work of the machine.
You are. Because na talk na negotiate na. Yeah, how was it?
Kedu? Mwagadi. Mwagadi.
This is 5 liters Seahorse is 40.
Okay.
This is the cupping.
So what is this machine for?
This is for filling of 5 liter or 4 liter products.
Okay.
The filling line.
Okay. So the oil have already been made. This is where it is. This machine fills it into the gallon.
Yes, yes. This is where we blend the oil.
Okay.
We blend it here. We transfer to the storage tank. From the storage tank.
Okay. You blend it where?
Yeah. This is the here.
Okay. This is where the oil is being mixed, blend.
Yes, yes.
So after being blended here, it will be moved to this storage room.
After confirmation by the quality control.
Okay. It will be moved there.
Yeah.
Then from that place
to the filling lines.
Okay. Okay. I understand. So this machine fills how many liters? 5 liters.
5 liters. 6 nozzles at a time.
Okay. So all these our people are working here.
Yes.
So what is the work of this one?
This is the cooking. This is the coding machine.
Okay.
That gives you the batch number.
Yeah.
You can see the coding machine.
Okay, this is the machine that codes it.
Yes.
Okay.
For proper identification of our product.
Okay.
This is pneumatic filling machine.
Okay. You call it what?
You mean the filling machine? This is the sealing machine.
Okay, the sealing machine.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's automatic.
Okay, so look at it right now. This oil is the best in Nigeria, in Africa. Seahorse oil. This is where it's been made.
This is the cartoning machine.
Okay.
Yes.
So this one is okay.
Watch. See.
Okay.
Completing so that he can handle the carton stepping machine.
Okay. Wow. That is complete finished product.
Yes, complete finished product.
Wow. This is where after this place it can be moved to warehouse. And distribution to any part of the state, anywhere.
Yes.
Wow, this is beautiful. So what about this one? This one that is the same one, right?
This one is filling Seahorse 20W54 liters.
Okay. So each machine has specific, liter it fills.
Yes.
Okay.
The oil, the type of oil is filling.
Yeah.
This is petrol. This is diesel.
Okay. So this is what?
Petrol.
This is petrol.
Yes.
So this is not oil.
It's petrol engine. Petrol engine. That's what I said.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. Understand.
This is the machine, the 25 liter filling machine.
Okay.
That produce this oil. This is our 25 liter SA40.
Okay. So this is the machine that fills it, cooks it,
seals it, code it.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Yes.
So these ones are all the finished products.
All the finished products. Yes.
Okay. So from here now, you can go to any other country.
From here now to
state,
the store.
Wherever. Okay.
To the store, for warehouse stuff. Store we receive first.
Okay.
Then from store we distribute
to wherever it's. So this one doesn't have a carton that it goes inside.
It doesn't have a carton. It's like this.
Okay.
I don't want to open it.
Okay, don't open it.
It's sealed.
So this is beautiful. This is where Seahorse oil is being made. This is where they are producing all the Seahorse Ezeigbo and Benin Republic. This is where the magic is being made. This is where the technicians, do their normal cooking. They add this one, and it turns to Seahorse oil. The best. You want to go?
My name is Amobi Emenike. Okay. The Quality Control Manager of Seahorse Lubricant Industries Limited.
All right, that's perfect. So where are we currently?
We are in the Quality Control Department of Seahorse Lubricant Industries Limited.
Okay. How does the control works? Can you throw more light on it?
This place is where we make sure that the quality of Seahorse lubricants, all the products we have in this place, the quality is being maintained. We start from the raw materials to the finished product. Okay. So we make sure that everything works according to the specification, so that the products that come out of it will be standard.
So that means here is where they confirm whether it's reached the quality of the oil we need.
Yes. Here is where we do all the analysis,
Okay.
various types of analysis of our products to
Okay.
make sure that they conform to the standard.
Okay. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So can you just take us around?
So we have various equipment which we use in our analysis. Now, these are some of the raw materials we make use of.
Okay, this is raw material.
Yes, these are raw materials.
So as this this is not oil.
It's oil.
Okay.
Oil is our raw material. They are coal-based oils.
Okay.
Then we also have some chemicals which we add to them to ensure that they conform and they meet up to standard. We have various chemicals, or we call them additives, which we add to the oil. Each of them has its own specific function.
Okay.
So we mix all those things together to get our finished product.
Yeah.
Then we have our various equipment which we use in the analysis. We have this for testing the foaming tendency, if whether the oil can foam.
Okay.
So this is called a foam bath, which we use in testing the foaming tendency of the oil.
Okay.
Then we have other ones like a viscometer bath. This one runs at 40 degrees centigrade. We test the thickness of the oil at certain temperature. That's a recommended temperature.
Okay.
We also use this one to test for the viscosity at 100 degrees centigrade.
Okay.
Then we have other equipment. So we use this one to test for the pour and cloud point of the oil. So this we run at a negative temperature to know if the oil will still flow at those maybe minus 10, minus 20 degrees centigrade.
Okay. So what is this one?
Then here is a fume cupboard. Inside it you have an equipment here that tests for the flash point of the oil. So to know at what temperature the oil can ignite.
Okay. Okay. So it must go through all this process.
Yes.
Before it must be confirmed.
Exactly.
Wow. This is beautiful.
So we also have this equipment to test for the total base number of the oil. This one tests for the color of the oil.
Okay. This looks like microscope. Yeah.
So when we test the oil, at the end, this is a finished product.
Okay, this one is one that has been tested and confirmed.
Yes. After the addition of all the materials, then the oil will be brought into the lab again to be tested. And when you test it and it meets all the required parameters, all the required standards, then you now certify the oil fit for filling and fit for use in an engine. So the oil will now be packaged in our package in different pack sizes.
Okay.
So this is 1 liter. We have 1 liter pack size. We have 4 liters pack size. We have 5 liter pack size and 25 liter pack size, depending on the capacity of the engine.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's why Seahorse oil is the best.
In fact, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Seahorse oil is #1. We have 2 types of oils in the country, Seahorse and others.
If you doubt it, that one is your own cup of tea.
We have won various awards of quality, awards of excellence. So since our inception here, we have won various awards. The different bodies have tested our oils independently and confirmed that the quality is superb.
I believe and I agree with you. I agree with everything you said. Do you know why? Having gone through all this process, analyzing, through process upon process, it's only quality that can come out.
Yes.
No management.
Yes.
And I believe the chairman always goes for the best.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't like management.
Yes.
So this is perfect, man. It's perfect. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.